I got to the point where I was able to ask myself, if a white man said this or if a white man did this, would it be any problem? And most of the time, the answer is no. A white man can talk however they want to. They still going to say he's professional and he's just a boss about his. But if a black girl does the same thing, black woman does the same thing, excuse me, that she's all types of difficult, no matter if she's used all the professional words in the world, she's going to be problematic. She's going to be the one who's starting things. She's going to be the one who needs to calm down or being unreasonable, when I literally just said, you're the ones who made the error, please correct it. So I got to a point where I'm going to ask myself, if a white man can get away with it, then that's the respect. There goes the bar. Who the fuck said that I can't get the same thing? And I know everybody is just brainwashed left and right to the point where our own don't even realize we do it. We don't. I mean, there's so many nuances and levels to it, to the point where when you see dark skin, you immediately think that person is ugly. To the point where, just because they're lighter or they are of a different ethnicity, that you can understand why they're angry. However, when somebody is literally trying to railroad a black woman or trying to steal from her, and she has every right to be frustrated, every right to be upset, every right to come out of sorts this one time, and you think, here goes another angry black woman. No matter if her voice is as calm as this, no matter if she's using 4-syllable words that go over a lot of people's heads, no matter if she's saying it with a smile on her face, she will always be the problem. Now, my thinking is, it's either going to burn me up and eat me alive if I let that pass by, how they disrespect me or how they talk to me or how they give me less when I paid for more, and just over and over and over again, or how I compromise myself or I give of myself when somebody else is happy to take, but they won't do the same, where people will literally ask you for a consideration and you can literally turn around and ask for the same thing and they think that you are doing too much. Again, that is our life. But ask yourself, if it would be no problem for a white man to do it, it should be no problem for you to do it. And I've literally started asking that question, and I've come across people who are still like, fuck that, damn that, we're still going to do you wrong because that's just life. And I've literally come across some people who are like, you know what? She has a point. I apologize. And I'm not sure if our climate right now is benefiting this or if it's making it that much worse. But I just realized that I had an ex, and we were literally just discussing. We was a little bit tipsy, but we're just talking. And he said there are literally just some things that black people are going to have to accept and deal with. And he wasn't saying that as though we got a hard battle, because that's the thing we're understanding. He said that, so don't get mad when we get the short end of the stick. Just take it because we are black people and you know that's what we had to take. That's how he said it. And I looked in his eyes and just saw the world. I didn't even see him. It was right then and there. I realized that I know my worth. I'm going to be fighting for the rest of my life. And just all at once, I was exhausted from my past before I realized the battle. I was exhausted from the internal battle when I began to wake up and understand. And I was exhausted for my future of what's going to come and all the battles that are going to come because I refuse to lower my standards. All at once, that hit me. And I'm telling you, it's just a gut punch. But also, I'm not letting up. I'm not. There is no way in the world that all the lessons that I've learned and the wisdom that I gained, I'm going to forget it all and disrespect myself just so other people can feel more at ease. And I'm appeasing their racist crap because that's how they think it's supposed to be. It would eat me alive. I might as well already be dead if I was going to live like that and let people just suck me dry and then just disrespect me like that. I can't do it. I won't do it. This is my life now. And just like I was dating, you're either going to take it or you're going to leave it. And if you leave it, cool. You make room for the people who are going to take it and they're going to honor me by it. I'm literally, yes, that is life, I guess, at a risk for Black women when it should be standard. That is our life as a risk just because we know our worth. That's it. It is incredible. It should be something so small and it shouldn't even be a whole topic, but at the same time, it is so extreme in our life that even me saying it has another Black woman or even another woman of color, because I feel just like this with some of my, Caribbean Latino women, even though they don't feel like that towards us, but I know we all deal with the same thing. So yes, this goes for them too, because I don't like to be excluded. I don't want to exclude them either. But that's life. That is life. That is life at every hand. And as long as one brother gets it and like, you know what? I'm going to change my ways. And I don't have to have a daughter to understand the respect that Black women should be having. I'm going to do something now. If you can get through to one person. If I can get through to one sister who is so exhausted from the fight that she considered suicide, and she knows that you're not alone, it's not just you. Sorry, because I'm not going to cry, but we see you. I understand the battle you have. Think of yourself as a warrior princess because you are royalty even in the midst of all the bullshit we got to go through. But keep going. And I know I'm like repeating myself a little bit here, but it's necessary. It's necessary. I see so many queens like, I'm just going to be me this year. I have nothing to lose. You sure as hell don't. And then for the ones who are not sure, who, I call it jumping against the double Dutch roads. You know how you like, I'm about to go in. You act like you're ready, but you're still scared. You're not really going in. Jumping them damn double Dutch ropes. The only thing that can happen is either you still deal with the same shit that you've been dealing with, or you going to come across the change that you actually want. The only way out is through. And I'm not trying to get you, ready to be even stronger, because damn that, the reason why I'm saying all of this is so I can get to a point where I can be in my delicacy 24/7. Don't nobody want to be masculine. I have a lot of masculine energy, yes, but at the same time, I love when I can just be a princess, be just as feminine as ever, know that I got somebody here, and it doesn't have to be a companion, but I know that at least my friend's going to take up for me, or at least my brother is here and I know I have nothing to worry about. Or even if I see another brother in a store, he honors Black women that much that he ain't going to let nothing happen to me. That's a toss up everywhere we go. Some are just like, F y'all, they still angry at their mamas. Some of them are just so, they are avoiding the accountability that is in adult life so much that the projection is on us like we are always doing it wrong. And I actually got to the point where if anybody deserves extra consideration in life, in everything, in every moment, it's going to be Black women. If by chance you see another angry Black woman Oh, she's just another angry black woman. Okay, well, you don't realize how she had to deal with state services because they messed up something for her, and then they blamed her for it, and then they said they're not going to help her anytime soon because it's not an urgent matter. Meanwhile, she's worried about her kids. That's the part that you don't see. The part that you don't see is that another mom went through the drive-through for her kids with her last few dollars, and then the cashier wants to say that she didn't give them the right amount of money when she gave her a 20. She's trying to say she only gave them a 10, and then she don't get her money back how she needed, and that was the last for the week. That's what you don't see. You don't see how the woman was at work all damn day, not getting paid as much as her co-worker, who keeps texting her every 5 seconds to ask her a question because she don't know how she's doing her job. Meanwhile, she's making about $5 more an hour than the person she's coming to for help. That's what you don't see. What you don't see is a black woman who was literally in the same Excel genius classes as those white boys who get consideration. You know, he's really smart, so just leave him alone. But meanwhile, the black girl has to always be on her toes, always keep a smile on her face. She doesn't get to be socially awkward whatsoever. If she is not performing to how somebody else wants them to appease them, not worried about her herself, I honestly think that people just forget that black women are human beings. That's just what it feels like. That's what you don't see that she was dealing with. That's what you don't see, how somebody is talking to her reckless and crazy on her phone, or even the love of her life, or sitting at home is not taking care of her how she needs to. What you don't see is how a black woman has dealt with decades of being known and strong. So everybody around her, her grandmother, her uncle, her mom, her dad, whoever it is, they think, oh, she's strong, she's fine, I don't have to worry about her. Meanwhile, this other person is a wreck. They never had their life together, and I have to put my focus on her so she can go and take care of herself. That's what you don't see. That's what you don't see, all the love that they extend, because they know and understand all the love that they don't get. That's what you don't see. All I'm trying to do is bring perspective so we can cut this stuff. This is, even though it's a conversation, this is breaking generational curses. And all you have to do is see black women, realize that we are human beings. Like, good God. If you can say and spell Tchaikovsky, you can damn well say Kashaya. Like, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. And that's how I end up doing a whole nother video. And I'm going to stop now because that's just really way too long. But when the world tells us that we are wrong, and if you can say for sure that you did the work, you are doing the work, you did all that you could, you are doing all that you can, you did not cross somebody wrong for them to come and turn around and just disrespect you. If you know that you did what you were supposed to do, don't apologize for a thing. You deserve everything that you are asking for. You are right. You are loved. Somebody is here with you. I know exactly how it feels. It gets frustrating. And then when you realize that you have to leave corporate life altogether because they will continue to just chop you down or blacklist you, or just make sure that you are broken pieces of yourself so you have nothing left for a regular life, keep going. You decided to do a different business venture because you know you couldn't take it. Keep going. I've never seen so many black women thrive in the midst of world turmoil, and it is for a reason. Keep going. You decide you want to change your mind and you're hesitant and you're not going to take the same shit. Do it. Do it. If you want that change, you want down the line, you don't want people to talk to you or think of you the same way, do something about it now. If you needed the confirmation, this is it. This is it. And you know what? This is me being sisterly for everyone. Happy Founders Day to my sorors of AKA. But I took sisterhood seriously, and that may not necessarily mean just for the ladies who signed up for Pink and Green. And I love y'all. But sisters everywhere need a sister from everywhere. and you need that encouragement. And I'm telling you, you are doing fine. Even when they just going to say that you're doing everything bad, you are doing fine. Don't believe it. Keep going. Listen to your spirit of discernment and keep winning, because you are winning, sis.